in my shoes. Walk a Mile is the latest single by Stan Edward Moore, myself, and it is my first ever blues single. It's that Delta Chicago Leonard Chess blues that nobody brings out, nobody hears anymore. It's a gritty song. It's from the parable of Walk a Mile in my shoes. I just cut it to Walk a Mile, to where it entails my journeys, my struggles, and actually doing it in a blues genre more so puts it into perspective as to where the song really comes from, and what it actually, represents. Walk a Mile, my first blues single, and I hope y'all like it. The slated release date is February 22nd, 2022. That's when I wanted to do it, 2/22/22. That's when it's slated to be released. Walk a Mile, first blues single ever by Stan Edward Moore. Written and produced, performed, everything, recorded, engineered by myself, Stan Edward Moore. This album is long overdue for me. Many that know me here from Cleveland, Ohio. My father was a huge, big, iconic local legend, Little Willie and the All-Stars, and he sung and played harmonica and played and sung harmonica. And many know the story behind Little Willie, that he was murdered by his girlfriend, and a lot of that stems from him being in the bars and being in that genre of music and doing it. And he was my best friend growing up, listening to blues. This was my first thing of music, growing up. What would happen is, my dad had these harmonicas, and he had a set for when he rehearsed, and he had a set for when he performed. So we used to have him in the basement, and Mom would go down and wash clothes, and over on the side would be this little square record player with all of his records lined up, with Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, Lil Walter, Sonny Boy Williamson. They would be lined up, and what I would do is play them, and I would mimic the harmonica solos of Little Walter, of Howlin' Wolf, of Sonny Boy Williamson. I would mimic them, learn them, while my mom be over there washing. And that's how I mastered playing those songs with Little Walter, and those songs with Sonny Boy Williamson, and some songs that Little Walter was featured on with Muddy Waters. That's how I learned those songs, just by playing them, listening to them. And it's like I mastered that at between the ages of 7 and 10. So to pick up a harmonica now for this project, for for this Walk a Mile project, picking up a harmonica is kind of like crazy, because I haven't picked one up in 40 plus years. I'm 55 years old, and I haven't picked up a harmonica in over 40 plus years. But a good friend of mine told me once you learn it, it's like riding a bike, and you got to learn your breathing techniques all over again, and this, that, and the other. So it was pretty challenging for me to go into that genre of music, because I've been scared all my life to do blues. I didn't want to do blues because of what had happened to my dad. I didn't want to do anything blues. I really did not want to do it, but I think I can do it now, and it's in my blood to do. So I think I can do it. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Walk a Mile, the album. Walk a Mile, the album will be available on all digital platforms and be available 4/22/22, April 22nd, 2022. The reason I picked that date is because that is the anniversary of my father's murder, and I wanted to honor that by releasing the album on his day. And for some reason, it will help me cope with the loss that much better. Originally, I was going to release it on his birthday, which is April 11th. But I thought about it. I said, nah, I need to go ahead and release this on his death anniversary day. So it's I don't know how many tracks it's going to have. I'm not quite sure how many songs the album's going to have. It's like when you're determining what your single's going to be, you really don't determine the single, because as you're creating and writing songs, you could write another song that may surpass the song you originally chose for a single. So literally, most of the time I wouldn't choose a single now, but because the song is titled Walk a Mile and the album is titled Walk a Mile, I just intend to go ahead and just make it the album Walk a Mile and just solidify it by just making that the single and going from there. Walk a Mile, the album will be available April 22nd, 2022 on all digital platforms, whatever you use, whether it's TDAL, iTunes, YouTube, Amazon, whatever you use to download, it'll be available. And again, it's like my first blues album, gritty blues, like Delta blues, Chicago blues, and yeah, I'm playing harmonica. I'm playing all instruments, so check it out. Everyone, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right down there. Hit the subscribe button to follow me on YouTube. You can also follow me, Stan Edward Moore, Facebook, Stan Edward Moore, page 2, Facebook, Stan Edward Moore, Twitter, and Stan Edward Moore, Instagram. Also, and Stan Edward Moore, TikTok. Got to get involved a little bit more with the TikTok thing. Hadn't really got into the TikTok thing, but I said I was gonna do more videos on Instagram, and I was gonna do more videos on TikTok this year. That was part of my New Year's thing. You do the New Year's every year. So I said I was gonna do more videos on TikTok and more videos on Instagram. They're coming, y'all. They're coming. So they're coming. The single, Walk a Mile, available February 22nd, 2022. The album, Walk a Mile, will be available April 22nd, 2022. Thank y'all. Follow me. Let's do this. Deuces.
Kind of girl.